Greetings, one and all. Welcome back to NHL 18 franchise mode with your Quebec Nordiques. Yes, we are back here again to play the 2020 off-season. Now, last episode, we came so close to the Stanley Cup Finals, ladies and gents. It came down to 6 games. Oh, it was so tough. We made a 7-game series against LA, a 5-game series against Chicago. Then we lost in 6 games, a 1-0 shutout. We got shut out 3 times in the Western Conference Finals. And the Vegas Golden Knights went on to win the Stanley Cup. So, it could have been us, folks. It could have been us. But unfortunately, it wasn't. So, we are now in the draft. Now, we have the Chicago Blackhawks first-round pick, as well as our first-round pick of this draft. I'm thinking one of the main things we need to do during the draft and free agency is trade away Steve Mason. We've got Korpisalo, who will probably want a contract soon. He's the same overall. He has the chance to grow slightly higher to maybe 88 overall before he hits 27. So I'm thinking that if we can maybe package a first-round pick and Steve Mason off somewhere, then maybe we can get ourselves a solid player, a solid centre, a solid offenseman. The question is actually, who are the pending free agents? That's what we need to look at. I want to look at the pending free agents throughout the entire league. So Nicholas Backstrom is potentially going to be a free agent, as is John Carlson. We don't need John Carlson. Charlie Coyle as well, Jacob Trouba. So there are some good guys that could be free agents. The only problem is we don't know if they're going to sign with us. If we could go to Washington and trade for Nicholas Backstrom and then sign him, that would be tremendous. So maybe we'll try that. So let's go to the draft. Let's take a look at where we're drafting. And let's get on with the 2020 draft. So the first pick is the New York Islanders. So we have the 26th pick and the 30th pick in the draft. 26 and number 30. So what we're going to do is we're going to offer a trade to Washington for Nicholas Backstrom. First of all, we need to see how much stuff Nicholas Backstrom... Well, Nicholas Backstrom is completely full. Okay, that's a bit of a problem. If he doesn't sign with the team, I mean, that's a big if, then I would love to have him. So let's take a look at the skaters matching the block. We'll go through each of the teams and see what each team is offering. Days, nope. Arizona, Cousins, no. Boston, Martinez and Shara, nope. Buffalo, nope. Calgary. Calgary have Sean Monahan, don't they? We kind of need a solid centre here. Sean Monahan would be perfect, but I'm not really that interested in doing that. Victor Rask, Chicago, Jonathan Taves, DeBrincat is looking pretty solid. Nathan McKinnon, they got Elias Peterson. Wow, lucky bastards. Kyle Turris at 85. Wenberg, no. Sagan would be nice. Dylan Larkin's not happy there. Oh. This could be our chance to make a steal. So, Dylan Larkin, if we chuck them... Steve Mason's up at an 88 overall. Oh, this is interesting. He's actually worth a shit ton of stuff. Actually, before we make a trade like this, where is Detroit drafting? Oh, okay, so they've already drafted number 1. Detroit is not drafting at all in the first round by the looks of it. Yeah, Detroit aren't drafting at all in the first round. So, an 80 overall elite player. Wow, Estrada. Wow, fair play. Medium elite, 80 overall. So, I really think we could do something with Dylan Larkin. They're a rebuilding team. Dylan Larkin, he's really unhappy. David Pasternak's unhappy as well. Oh, we might have found ourselves our first line centre. He's really unhappy there. He was a 90 overall before. He's an 84 and he's upset. Oh, the only problem is he has got a lot of money on that salary. If we could package together Pasternak and Larkin, we will have upgraded ourselves tremendously. So, if we chuck in Larkin as well, we chuck in Steve Mason, because why not? Goaltenders, Steve Mason. So that's not going to be enough by itself, is it? So, Pasternak and Larkin for Steve Mason. What draft picks do we have? We can also chuck in some prospects. We have the 26th, the 30th. We have some 4th round picks here. If we chuck in a 4th round pick just to make it a little bit sweeter and a prospect, that would be tremendous. Brodeen Petterstrom, 65 at 20 years old. Ramsey, 73 at 19. Oh my word. 1st round pick at 2019. Wow, he should be getting a contract soon. Nikitin, 72 at 21. Reinhardt, no. Richie maybe. No, because he's a left winger. I mean, Reinhardt would drop down to the bottom 6, wouldn't he? Maybe we need to go for one of these big ones. Maybe Petterstrom. He's 65 at 20. He does actually carry a lot of weight to him. Then it's really in our favour. So can we chuck in another draft pick? Let's see. We could chuck in the 4th. Nah, I wouldn't really make it even though, would it? So maybe not Petterstrom. Let's have a look at who else we've got. Ramsey, Nikitin, he's 72 at 21. Maybe we do chuck... I don't really want to chuck Reinhardt in there. Burakovsky. Yeah, let's chuck in Burakovsky. Okay, so we're going to try Steve Mason and Andrei Burakovsky in exchange for an upset David Pastrnak and an upset Dylan Larkin. That way we could have an 86 or 85-86 overall Dylan Larkin and a 90 overall David Pastrnak. Will that go through? No, okay. Let's chuck in a draft pick just to see if that mixes things up a little bit. I think we could be on to an absolutely huge trade here. Let's chuck in our draft pick. So, Mason, Burakovsky, and a 4th round pick from this year in exchange for Pastrnak and Larkin. Will that go through? Oh, damn it. Okay, do we need to chuck in our 3rd? I mean, if I have to chuck in my 3rd, I have to chuck in my 3rd. So, Mason and Burakovsky and a 3rd for Pastrnak and Larkin. Will that go through? Ah. Okay, so that's not going to go through. So, let's just take out these two. So who are the other players that are upset on their team? Because we've also got to remember that these players are upset. They might not grow to what we want them to. Oh, Busick, 82 at 21 years old, and he's not happy. Where was he drafted then? First, oh wow, he's 9th overall. Jeff Skinner, no, I'm alright, thanks. Oh, Evgeny Sveshnikov, 84 at 23, if we chuck him in there as well. Oh, now that could be good. Dylan Larkin and Evgeny Sveshnikov for Steve Mason. Will that go through? Oh, actually, no. Because I think we've got more value there. If we chuck in a draft pick as well. Chuck in 2/4. We might be able to take away 2/4 here. So, Steve Mason, who's an 88 overall at the moment. He's got the highest trade value he's probably ever had in his career. For Dylan Larkin, who could be an 85/86 guy. Sveshnikov, who could be an 85 kind of guy next year. And 2 4th round picks from the Red Wings and the Islanders. Will that go through? Oh my word, we've just brought in a top line centre and a top 6 left winger for a goalie who was our backup anyway. Oh, that's perfect. That is fantastic. So let's see. Do we get to see how much they are overall now? He's an 86 overall. He's an 86 overall. We just traded an 88 for an 86 and an 84. Oh my word. What? Those are some solid pulls. Oh, I'm so happy right now, folks. That's brilliant. What a steal there for the Quebec Nordiques. Oh, wow. The only other thing I'm thinking is Pastrnak would be an absolute steal here as well. Or Anthony Mantha. They would be awesome. But you know what? I don't think we have to risk it. We've massively improved our top 6 with that trade. So let's go and draft some players now, folks. So sim to the user pick. Let's see who else everybody picked. Larkin has moved to the Quebec Nordiques. Welcome, son. You're going to be a good player here. So medium elite, couple of medium elites, 2 offensive defensemen, a sniper, another elite, top 4 defensemen. Any other elites going in the first round? Oh, yes, goaltender. 55 overall. Another elite here, another goaltender. I haven't really scouted many goaltenders. So, let's have a look. Let's have a look. So, I've got a couple... Oh, an elite player supposedly in the 7th round. That would be a steal. Wow, loads of 7th rounders. Supposedly meant to be elites. Now, we don't have a 2nd round pick in this draft. So, I'm thinking if we go for Voutilainen. He's played for Luleå. We scouted him 6 times. He's meant to be a medium elite. And then maybe we could pick up Petrovic in the 3rd round. So we're going to go this one. He was a medium top 9 forward. I'll take it. It's better than nothing. It's better than nothing. And actually, no, we can take this this other guy here, can't we? I'm going off what the scouting said. We scouted in the SHL for quite a while. He's an offensive defenseman. 2nd/3rd round pick. He's meant to be elite. Let's take a look. He's a low top 4 defenseman. Great scouting, guys. So we move to the 3rd round now. I'm just going to pick all of these guys that are potentially meant to be elites. Why not? We may as well. What's the worst that could happen? We've got a solid young roster here anyway. So 7th round. Actually, who's the guys that are supposed to go here? Because we've got several 4th round picks now, don't we? Oh, these are 4th round picks. Okay. So let's go. Tuominen. He is a low elite. 67 overall in the 3rd round. That is a nice pull. Then we have the 2nd pick of the 4th round. Let's take a look at what's going on here. If we get Pouliot. Yes, please. Boosh. Low top 9 forward. 54 overall. So he could be a bottom 6 guy. Then if we go for the other elite. I'm just going with all the guys that say they're elite. Colbert. Low top 9 forward. Okay. Pretty much the same sort of picks as you'd make nowadays anyway. And then it's just a case of picking the guys that we want. We've got like 4 4th round picks. Top 6 forward. This guy's meant to go in the 5th round. High top 9 forward. Yep, go for it. High top 9 forward. 65 overall. Pretty good pick in the 4th round, if you ask me. Let's keep going. We've got lots of 60 rated guys here. So then we've got another 7th round. We've got a 5th round Finger. He's a medium bottom 6 forward. Not too bad at 53 overall. Then we've got the 5th round. We've got loads of draft picks, even though we went to the Western Conference Finals. Pretty impressive. So let's see what's going on here. Yep. Beaulieu, let's go for you. Low top 9 forward, I'll take it. 54 overall, I should say, sorry. We've got the 6th round pick. We haven't really pulled anybody amazing, but then again, it's fine. We've got a top 9 forward there. Top 9 forward in Dennis. He's a low top 9 forward, I'll take it. Sim to use a pick. I think we have our 7th rounder. Yep, and this will be the last pick we make. So, yeah, we've got some decent guys here. Nothing too crazy, nothing too amazing, nothing too bad. Oh, a German. Let's draft a German. Medium bottom 6 forward. 58 overall. Not too bad. So, the end of the draft. Oh, a low elite went 2nd to last in the draft. Wow. So, we definitely went European here. We had Voutilainen, Petrovic, Tuominen, Pouliot, Colbert, Tom Ernst, Finger, Beaulieu, Dennis, and Greff. So, that's our draft class of the 2020 NHL draft. So let's sim to the re-sign phase. Oh, a couple of players want to talk to us. Let's have a chat. What's going on, fellas? Sveshnikov, what's up, bud? Being traded is a big change. Good. I think we've got a fair deal. Responded well. Nice. What about you, Larkin? You respond well? Good. See, that's what I like to see. That's what I like to see. People responding well. Okay, to the re-sign phase then, please. Let's see what's going on. So, Philip Ahl and Verolainen need some contracts. Let's go to contracts. So, we have, at the moment... How much salary cap space do we have? 15 million. Okay, not too bad. Let's take it position by position and see what's going on. So, let's go centres. So, Dylan Larkin, he will be a restricted free agent at the end of his contract as well. Spooner, Filppula, yep, you're fine. Chris Tierney will qualify you as an RFA. Kahira, nope. Cedric Paquette will give you a contract because you're... no, I want two-way contracts. Qualify you as an RFA. We'll actually qualify Kahira as an RFA. Paquette, thank you for everything, but I'm going to have to say no to you. Olsen, do we want to qualify you as an RFA? Yeah, go on then. Qualify you as an RFA as well. Soderland, no. Breen, no. Okay, that's good. Left wingers. Antoine Roussel needs a new contract. Matt Nieto. Philip Ahl, you can definitely have a new contract. Go 1 million for 2 years. I think that's fair. Ramsey, you can definitely have a new contract. Nieto, I would like to sign you to a new contract, actually. Can we go 1.3 mil for 2 years? Roussel, I'm not really that fussed about. Anybody else? Jonas, Rutsalainen, Green, Petterstrom, they're both signed. Vaboriev, nope, nope. Waitzner, nope, that looks good to me. Okay, right wingers, Reinhardt, Burakovsky, Dadanov, Brown, Watson, Thomas Yurko, Zierkals. Okay, Palmu will qualify you as an RFA. Zierkaus will qualify you as an RFA. Thomas Yurko will sign you. 1 million for a year seems fair to me. These two guys I'm not really that fussed about. 69 at 22. Defenseman, pretty much locked up. Sami Vatanen needs a contract, so we've got the top 4, don't we? Yeah, so Vatanen would like a contract extension. Can we go $4.5 million for 3 years? I think that's fair. We'll leave those guys for a moment. Kokoek will qualify you as an RFA. Olofsson, yeah, we'll qualify you as an RFA then. Adamek and Orbe, nah, not really. Nikitin, he's still going strong, so that's fine. And then goaltenders, Korpisalo signed like that for another year. We'll give Verolainen a contract, he deserves it. 75 at 23. Van Pottelberg, 71 at 23. Nah, I'm not that fussed about him. So we'll just advance a day here and see what happens. Let's see if we get anything decent going, you know. We might end up with half the people not wanting to re-sign, but we'll see what happens. We've qualified a load of players as RFAs. The good thing is, we managed to trade away an 88 rated goaltender, who we weren't really that keen on keeping long term, for some solid top 6 guys. So Vatanen's back. Yurko has rejected, okay. Nieto's back, okay, because he wants to try the free agency market. Fair play. Ramsey has rejected our offer. Arla's accepted. Verolainen's accepted. Okay, so we've got a couple of players that have accepted our offers. Apparently, there's not enough contract spots here. So we may as well release some guys into free agency then. So we've got $12 million. We could do with a star winger on the top. So Carlson, Brodin, Larkin, Ritchie, Reinhardt. Yeah, Shattenkirk, Sveshnikov. Yeah, so we've got some solid guys here. So if we just go to centres. Cedric Paquette, I'm going to release you. Thank you very much, son. Who else? Soderlund, I'm going to release you as well. Thank you very much for being part of the organisation. Breen, I'm going to release you as well. Thank you very much for being part of the organisation also. Left wingers. So Matt Nieto wants to try the free agency. Well, we'll release him then. Russell wants to try the free agency, so we'll release him then. Ramsey, you're getting a contract without a doubt, because you're looking really solid. You were the 20th pick the first round. How was his last year? Oh, he didn't play in the A. Okay, fair dues. That's fine there. Right wingers, Thomas Yurko. I would like to re-sign you if you'd like to come back. $1 million for 2 years. Paros, nope, I'll release you from your human bonds. There you go. Defense. Now, defense is an interesting one because we've got Carlson, Brodin, Shattenkirk, Ekholm, Vatanen. Then we need one more down here. So, Nesterov shoots left, so Nesterov would be good. But he wants $3 million. Whew. Don't think so. Can't qualify. Slater Kokoek would be nice in theory. Adamek and Orbe, I can release you guys as well. Because, yeah, you guys aren't really going to do anything for me. Then goaltenders. Yeah, okay, so if we advance today, we need a backup goaltender. We might need to trade for one. I mean, we did give up a solid goaltending tandem. However, we've improved our offense. It's not as if we don't have a solid goaltender anymore, you know? Right, let's take a look. See if Yurko's rejected the offer. There are too many players at my position on your depth chart. Ramsey's accepted. Good. Okay. So if we take a look at the contracts, we have about 11 million, I would say. 12 million. We have $12 million left. So, let's go position by position. Centre, we have Larkin, Spooner, Filppula I could trade, because he's getting old, and Anderson. So, we can have Larkin, Spooner, Anderson, Tierney. Ooh, excuse me. So, yeah, we'll try and trade away Filppula maybe for a backup goaltender. Left wingers, we've got Ritchie, Sveshnikov, Domi, and Arl. I mean, a depth left winger would be good, unless Ramsey grows loads this offseason. If he does, that'd be brilliant. Right wingers, we've got Reinhardt, Burakovsky, Dadonov, Brown, Watson. Yeah, actually, we're fine for right wingers. Defensemen, we've got 93, 87, 84, 83, 83, and then we need one more. So, we've got McQuaid at 78. It would be nice if we could get like another 83 rated defenseman, because then our defensive core would be absolutely solid. Then goaltenders, we need a backup goaltender. So, just to recap, we can trade away Filppula if we need to. We need a low 80 left winger. We need a mid 80 defenseman. And we need a backup goaltender. Okay, yeah, I think that's fair. I think we've got a lot of stuff to do here. But I think we can get it done. Actually, let's just check the overall levels of everybody, because I might want to sign some people to some entry-level contracts. We've got all of them on entry-level contracts. Tuminen, 67 at 19. Let's give you an entry-level contract. Yeah, that's the only one we'll do for now. Okay, so I think we're ready to sim through to free agency and see what's available, because we're not losing any players that we're thinking, oh god, it's awful if we lose them. So that should be fine. So if we sim to free agency then. Tuminen has accepted our offer, perfect. That's what I like to see. Maxime Fortier, only 3 players. Olofsson has accepted, Zerkaus, Palmer. Okay, so we've got some restricted free agents accepting their offers. Yep, okay. Yeah, Nikita Nesterov didn't re-sign with the team. So let's take a look at the free agents. Hopefully there's somebody decent for us to pick up. Taylor Hall, 87 overall left winger. That would be nice. Nino Niederreiter. Michael Granlund. No, we don't really need another centre, do we? Travis Hamonic, 83 overall. He's a right-handed shot, though. Would be nice. There's 5 teams interested in Taylor Hall. He wants 7 million. He's 87 overall at 28 years old. So, let's just check. If we got Taylor Hall at 87 overall, that would bump him up first on the chart. First on the depth chart. Let's take a look at contracts. Let's just get a good idea of what's happening here. So, $12 million we have to spend. We need a backup goaltender. So, with the left wingers, we have Richie, Sveshnikov, Domi. Domi's meant to be a second-line forward, right? Yeah. So, with that, we'd have 87, 85, 84, 83. So, they could all play in the top 6, potentially. And then we've got 84, 83, 80, 78. So, we could have a top 6 full of mid-80 players. So I think we should go for him, in fairness. And then Travis Hamonic, we've got Carlson, Brodin, who are left and right. Shattenkirk, Ekholm, who are left and right. Then it would be Vatanen and Hamonic, which are right and right. Which, I mean, wouldn't be a problem necessarily. So yeah, let's go and try and get... Oh, will we have enough for Travis Hamonic, though? That's the real question. I would like... Let's prioritise signing Travis Hamonic. Let's try and sign him to as much money as he wants. Because he is a guy that we should take. He wants $5 million. So he's 83 overall. He's a top 4 defenseman. See if we can get him for $5 million for 3 years. Travis Hamonic, if you're interested, welcome to the team. And then, if we picked up Taylor Hall, there's a $1 million difference between Niederreiter and Hall. And there's 3 overall points difference. And he's a first-line forward. We could do with that. What about goaltenders? What goaltenders do we have available? Any decent backups? Comrie. Okay, that's decent. He's a restricted free agent, though. Philip Grubauer, though, would be good. Picard would be nice. Yeah, let's go for somebody like Picard. He's 28 years old. Yeah, we'll sign him for... So, we've spent about $7 million, which means we only have $5 million left, which means we don't have enough to go for Taylor Hall. So we need to trade Valtteri Filppula. So let's trade him, shall we? So, proposed trade. Find a team that wants Valtteri Filppula. Filppula, you've been absolutely tremendous for us over these last 2 years. This is a business. You know how it works. So, Valtteri Filppula. It's got 2.7 mil. Okay, so Calgary are interested. See if we can pick up a draft pick for him. I'm not expecting anything crazy. A second rounder, perhaps? Oh, what have we got this year in terms of draft picks? We've got a first round, second round, third round. Okay. So what if we chuck in a 4th round pick? So, Filppula and a 4th round pick for Calgary's 2nd round pick of the draft. Will that go through? No, it won't. Okay, not a problem. What about just this? Nope. Okay, so let's go for a 3rd and a 4th, maybe. To stockpile some draft picks with the players we don't necessarily need. I know that this isn't really a huge risk because we don't need Filppula really anyway. So try that. Yep, okay, so a 3rd and a 4th round pick. Thank you very much, Valtteri Filppula, for everything you did for the franchise. You had one amazing year with us and another decent year with us. You helped us make it through to the conference finals. This is an industry. So, yeah, Taylor Hall, $7 million. 6 teams now interested in signing Taylor Hall. So let's advance a couple of days and see what happens. Do we get Hamonic? I'd like it if we did. I know we've offered him slightly less money. If we don't get Hamonic, it's not the end of the world, though. So let's see if we can sign anybody. Come on, fellas. So, Hamonic has joined the team. Perfect. Picard has rejected. Okay. So, we need to find another backup goaltender. $10 million left, so we have about $3 million to play with here. 11 teams interested. So, Philip Grubauer, if you'll take $3 million for 4 years, you can become our backup goaltender. We're going to spend right up to the cap here, but that's what you got to do to win championships. Advance a day. Taylor Hall has joined the team. Welcome, Taylor Hall. Oh, that's brilliant. That is fantastic. We have got a stacked team now. Perfect. And Philip Grubauer, do you want to sign? Oh, player morale. Yeah, let's have a chat with some players. What's up, Taylor Hall? How's it going, bud? Hello, Hamonic. How are you? You won't regret signing me. You need to perform at high level. Oh, and he responds favourably to that tone. I love it when players do that. So, Grubauer, you're signing? There you go. So we are right up against the cap at the moment, ladies and gents. Oh my word, almost $1.7 million of salary cap space available. Oh, so if we just take a look at what's going on here. Let's take a look at our contracts again. Just want to make sure we've got the team that we need. So, view contracts. So we picked up Taylor Hall, we stole him from the New Jersey Devils. 11 teams were interested and he went with the Quebec Nordiques because he knows we can win. So, centres. We have Larkin, Spooner, Anderson will hopefully be up. And we're missing somebody else. Who's the other person? Chris Tierney. So, as long as he signs as an RFA, we should be okay. If not, we've got Colton Sissons, that's fine. Left wingers, we've got Hall, Ritchie, Sveshnikov and Domi. That's brilliant. Wow. And then in the system, we have Arl, Ramsey, etc., etc. Right wingers, we have Reinhardt, Burakovsky, Dadonov, Brown, Watson. Then we have Zierkaus and Palmu and everything like that. Defensemen, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. And then in the system, we have Kokoek, hopefully, or O'Gara, if not. Then goaltenders, we have Korpisalo and Philip Grubauer. So it's clear who the starting goaltender is and it's clear who the backup goaltender is. That's brilliant. That's fantastic. We have got a championship-winning roster here, ladies and gents. We must be one of the best teams. As through smart trades, I saw some guys that weren't interested in playing on the team anymore, or playing for their own team. They were really upset with the way that they were being handled. Picked them up off another team. Perfect. So, let's sim to the next season. Oh yeah, I can do it with the button over there, can't I? The Laval Lasers also had a very good season, so that's good. So, sim to next season, folks. Oh, wow. So let's see if any of these RFAs sign for us. We are spending right up to the cap here, ladies and gents. But I think we have a team that can get the job done. We haven't really spent up to the cap in any of our previous seasons, and we've made it to the Western Conference Finals. Our 2 best centres were 82 overall, and we made it to the Western Conference Finals. 6 wins away from a Stanley Cup. So, if we can't do this, then I don't know what to expect. So, the Carolina Hurricanes would like to give us Thomas Plekanec, and that would put us over the cap, though he's 81 overall. I'm alright, thanks. I've got players that can fill that role, thank you very much. Thank you for the offer, though, Carolina. Very nice of you. But I'm just going to have to say no. Soz. Okay, good. It's your boss. I've tried to sign Chris Tierney as a restricted free agent. It's up to him to accept the offer, really. Unless there's not enough salary cap space, but I think there is. I don't know. We'll find out. So, as we simulate to next season, I can't wait to see the list of players and what they've grown to. I think it's going to be exciting. I think we're going to have some players that have really jumped up here. Dylan Larkin and Sveshnikov are going to jump up crazy. Larkin was playing at an 80 overall. We literally gained 6 overall points just by him being traded from a team that he wasn't enjoying to with us. Oh, Haria has signed his contract. Oh, we made 90% profit. Got some extra funds. Good. Ah, this is going to be a good team. If we cannot win the Stanley Cup with this team, then I don't know what to suggest, folks. So the owner goals. Champion. You're damn right we are. So, we need to just upgrade some stuff and be ready. Here we go. Edit lines. Is there anybody that's jumped out like crazy? Dylan Larkin, Taylor Hall, Sveshnikov's at an 85. Lias Anderson up at an 81. Oh, beautiful. And then defense. Look at this defensive core. Look at this defensive core then. Goaltenders, Korpisalo up at an 87. Oh, that's beautiful. And then scratched, we have Sissons and Connor Brown. Oh, look at this. This is a fantastic team. Dadanov playing on the fourth line is an 80 overall. Then in the AHL, we have Olsen, have Zierkaus, nice. We have Green and Petterstrom are playing at 70s overall. Nikitin's at a 74. That's awesome. Goalies, what's happened there? Verilainen's a 76. Datsyuk 68. Oh, this is looking like a solid team here, folks. This is looking like an awesome team. So, Ritchie's meant to be a second-line forward. Spooner's a second-line forward. Sveshnikov's a second-line forward. Reinhardt's a first-line. Larkin's a second-line. And Hall's a first-line. So, we pretty much have that sorted as well. Then Anderson, he's a third scoring line forward. Domi's a second-line forward. And Burakovsky's a second-line forward. So, we almost have a second line there. Then Dadanov. Who do we want here? Do we want him here? Yeah, I guess we can. 26 overall. Yeah. Juha Kariya. Why not? Then Austin Watson. Because he's a fourth-line forward. He is a fourth-line forward. And Dadanov, I guess we should scratch you. And bring in Connor Brown. He's a third scoring line forward. But we kind of want somebody that's a fourth-line forward like Colton Sissons, don't we? So let's bring Colton Sissons in instead. And face-off 75. Face-off 75, so it doesn't really matter. Okay. I think we're pretty set here, folks. I think we're pretty set here for the next season. So set the captains. So who have we got? Domi is the captain. Brodin and Carlson as the alternate captains. I mean, yeah, in theory that sounds nice. Is there anybody else who want to be the captain? Spoon has been quite good. Domi has been the most consistent for us. So yeah, I think that's only fair. Okay, good. So, as we are ready, preseason has come around. Oh. So let's see, let's go through to the end of preseason, see how well we've done. Up to the 16th of September, or October, sorry. 16th of October. We've got loads of stuff that we need to sort out. So, Andrew Copper's re-signed, good. Scouting assignment, let's start in the QMJHL. Forwards for a month. Yeah, Andrew Kopp's back, perfect. Oh, excuse me. Budget allocation. Take it all off advertising. Chuck loads of it on here, so they have 3,500 to play with. Put loads on promotions. Then finish the rest by giving it to advertising again. We don't need to advertise. Auto-assign promotion nights. 6-1 victory in our first preseason game. I'm expecting a few wins here. Yeah, I don't mind if we lose some of these games. They don't count. Just to see if our players have got what it takes. It's Stanley Cup or bust here for this team, ladies and gents. I just cannot see how we could lose this. We have a solid team. This is one of the best teams I think I've ever created. I say that every single season with every single group. Chris Tierney's back as well. 79 overall, perfect. So Chris Tierney's back in the lineup. Oh, waivers will be in effect after the 14th. So let's stop the simulation and see what's going on. We might be able to bring Tierney back. So Reinhardt with 9 points in 7 games in the preseason. So we need to go edit lines. Is Tierney playing as a healthy scratch? Looks like it. Scratched. He's not even up there. Okay, so we're going to go to roster moves. Huharia, you're going to have to go down, soz mate. Huharia. Yep, fixture lines in the system. Tierney, you're up. Good. Edit lines. Then if we bring Tierney to play 4th line centre. Because, but he's not a 4th line forward, is he? Oh, yes, he is a 4th line forward. Perfect. Well, welcome to the team, Chris Tierney, once again. Evgeny Sveshnikov. Oh, that's great. That's great. He's up at an 85 overall at 23. Max Domi and Burakovsky are playing 3rd line time. This is perfect. I love this so much. Right, yeah, so I think waivers and stuff we're done. We've got a couple of scratch players, so that's good. It's going to be a good year for rookies. Nice to know. Korpisalo's basically grown up to the same overall as Steve Mason was. Can we actually, view lines? We can edit lines, but I kind of want to view the lines and see some of the other teams. Because Korpisalo's up at an 87. So he's basically the same as the Mason that we traded away. So that was a really smart trade by us, I think. So, let's hold a team meeting, and then I think we'll be able to end this episode here, ladies and gents, with a potential Stanley Cup champion roster. Oh, Reinhardt's not very happy. Yeah, he doesn't seem very happy with what's going on. Well, what's the matter, Reinhardt? You're playing at an 84 instead of an 85. What's the matter? My performance lately? Yep, we need you to produce. Yep, whatever. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, so, next episode, we will play through with one of the best rosters I have ever made. We have a solid first line, solid defense, and solid goaltending. Will it be enough to win the Stanley Cup in the year 2021? Only time will tell, folks. But yes, I'm going to end this episode here, ladies and gents. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope you have enjoyed. Please feel free to like, subscribe, share, or watch some of my other videos. Thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.